Hi, welcome back to Barnsley Trekkers. Today's walk we are going to do the Hepworth and District, which is going to this guidebook. It's 5 miles, so I'm using Walks Around Holmfirth guidebook, £2.99 from Peak Footwear in Holmfirth. Some nice little walks in it. So we're going to be following this guidebook. I've done walk previously, so I know the route fairly well. So let's go. We've got the usual team with me, Richard and Elizabeth. Who don't want filming, don't know why, but there we go. So starting from Butcher's Arms, which is on our left. We go back out at Hepworth towards bus terminus, then we drop down into bottom of the valley to Dean's Bridge, where we take a left fork, footpath sign, and it takes us through Morton Woods. Right, so from Hepworth you drop down into Dean's Bridge, and there's a public footpath on your left, which takes you through Morton Wood. Quite a lovely little route, very popular with dog walkers. Gets quite muddy, particularly November, December time, but mid-February now, and it's starting to dry up a bit. So just continue walking through here, keeping the stream on your right, and then after about 3/4 of a mile you cross the stream, and then you keep stream to your left. Don't turn off the path, just keep on it, and eventually you'll come out to a nice little hamlet. So enjoy the view. Quite often when I've been doing this walk, there's been a bird join me, black with a white breast, and I've seen it again. I'm reliably informed it's a dipper, and there he is flying there. Didn't know if you could pick that up. There's a dog coming down, and it just scared him off, but it quite often flies outside of you along water, and I had to look it up what it were in. I believe it's a dipper. Hi.
Hi.
And here we go. This is where we cross. There we go. No problem. Had one battery, so I think I'd stop it for a bit and turn it off. Right, as you come out at the end of the track, you reach Sandy Gate, and we're going to turn right here, and then after about 150 yards, there's a left turn, right side of the farm. So we're going to take that track down there towards Totties. Quite a nice day today, 9 degrees, but with wind it feels about 6, so it's still hot weather. But just the team with me, look. Right. Right, well, we've already gone wrong. Talking to Rich and Elizabeth, they've made me go wrong, so we're going to go down here, pull that footpath down this road. There's a way marker there, just about 100 yards or so past where we come out of that track. So here we are, down through looks like a farmyard. and hopefully find the path we need to be on. We're a farmyard. Have to be careful which way you're going. It's all signposted. A couple of yellow arrowheads as way markers. Takes you through farmyard. A bit tricky underfoot. Then you get onto a concrete footpath, and then it takes you onto side lane, which is right to Totties. Comes out near Totties Garden Centre. So hopefully up here we'll rejoin the footpath we're meant to be on. There's other ways actually. If you didn't want to go through farmyard, there's other alternatives. Following this book again today. Walks around Holmfirth. This is walk number 6, Hepworth district. So here we are now. I'm going to take a right here. Walk down the side of the field. Bottom right hand corner there's a stile which we're aiming for, and then that village in bottom, that is Totties site lane which we're aiming for. So we've come to the first stile. It's easily to spot. Quite muddy in the field as you come across the stile, so we are still in February, but as you can see it's full of mud, but the sun dries out quick. So we're going to this second stile here, another 50 yard or so, and then we're going to be turning right onto site lane. And I think when we first come through farmyard, if you continue another 50 yard beyond farmyard, then take a left. That takes on to site road there, or site lane. It saves having to go through farm, which might be a better idea. There you go, it's up to you. You might enjoy going through farm actually. Plenty of cows interested in what you're doing. So, right, here we go. Second stile, and then we're on site lane. Turn right here. End of this road, site lane. Right, so here we are, site lane. If we're not going through the farmyard and continued 50 yards further on, then turn left, that's the track that it would have brought us down, which I think that's the one that we're meant to be on, not where we come. But we're going to turn left here, and that takes us down into Totties. Right, so follow site lane right down into Totties, and when it's not locked down there's plenty of cafes that you can go in. There's 2 garden centres, both of which have cafes, so you can get a nice cup of coffee or beer. Right, we've reached bottom of Site Lane, and we're now in the little hamlet of Totties, which means top of the hill. And we're going to turn right here, then immediately left, so it's almost like straight on, and we're going to descend down Green Hill Bank Road, which is here, and then we're looking for a way marker down here on the right hand side, We'll not come to it until the road swings to the left. Then hopefully we'll be able to pick up where we need to be. Right, we've come about 200 yards down Green Hill Bank Road, and as the road starts to swing to the left, we're going to cut across there. There's a way marker and a public footpath sign on us right, so we're going to work across there. So here we are. So follow this track, and this takes us to a newish housing complex of Whitespur Mills. So that's where we're heading down this little track. Quite a pleasant little walkway. I'm sure it's going to be muddy though when we get a bit further down. So we're continuing on this path, and when we get to a fork, it says we need to take a left. So that's what we're looking for next. Then take the left fork and you climb steeply up through the trees, up to the A616 at Mere House. And that's the way marker that you get to, the left fork, so you go up here. So that's the way we go. Right, so we're at the top of the junction. We're going to go straight across here to Butterley Lane. So I'm going to stop filming here because it's quite a busy road. Right, about 10 yards past junction of Butterley Lane, there's a right way marker. So follow that to your right. Looks like it runs at the back of some gardens. Quite a pretty little track, and we're going to follow this footpath, ascending up alongside some fields, and hopefully there'll be a stile end at fields. So that's the plan. So right to the next stile. No, it's my GoPro. I'm filming it. I put it on YouTube. you want to be on it?
No.
You sure?
No, it might be someone else.
Yeah, well, that's where I keep thinking, but they haven't caught me yet.
See too much when they see you, and they put it on YouTube and that, don't you think many a time? I mean, you don't know when you're on camera, do you?
No. Right.
I wish the other day I'd had a rolling camera on my car, windscreen.
Oh yeah. Might have a bump.
Nearly. And it would have been a fatal one.
Really?
Yeah. You know, going through Brockholes, you know, going main road, Huddersfield,
Aye.
through New Mill.
Oh yeah.
You get to the bridge where the tunnel is.
Yeah.
There was a wagon coming towards me on his right side of the road. And because I went through the tunnel, my goal coming, I was doing about 30, 35. He was flat out. He was doing about 55.
Yeah.
Trying to overtake the wagon.
Really?
Where it was lined not to overtake. And I saw his face.
Car.
So I'm going like that, and I just, well, I swore to myself because I thought this is curtains here.
Ah, really? That
I
bad?
just stuck the steering wheel, and I thought we're head on. And brake skidded and one thing and another, and all of a sudden he must have thought, well, there's more room between pavement and wall than actually, well, there were only like so much between me and wagon.
Ah.
He would hit me head on. And he went towards wall, and how he missed that wall and missed me and went past me and managed to go round, you know, under the bridge of the curve.
Sure.
I'll never know. All I saw were leaves, muck, and you know,
Close thing.
all over the car. And I just looked at the side mirror and I thought, well, he's gone. And I looked at this mirror, and it passed wagon. Wagon hadn't got through.
Yeah. They were round him.
Away, and I thought that could have been curtains for me.
Close shaver.
I think I'd get one of them cat.
What they call them now? They're dash cam. Ah.
I mean, at least I would have had his registration number in his vehicle.
Idiot.
So, and when I turned round further down road and come back, thinking I'll see if I can catch him. You know what I mean? And tell him. And see if because I thought actually, I turned round and thought he's probably gone round the corner and gone through the wall at the other side.
They were going that fast.
I thought wagon might be stopped looking at him and one thing and another, but he wasn't. And
He's probably rushed on for a shower.
When I came back up there, the sun was right in my eyes.
Right, direction he'd have been coming.
Well, they were coming, but he shouldn't have overtaken there.
No.
On a blind bend.
No.
They were at the wrong side of the road, and there were, like I said, it were all lined up.
Yeah.
I don't know what wagon driver thought, but he was amazed that he'd actually, where's he come from? Because I thought, well, he's about to clip me near side. It makes me wonder now, if I'd have gone for the curb at wall to have missed him hitting me, he might have run straight in front of me because I'd gone the same way as what he could see that was.
He'd gone that way. Well, thankfully you missed him.
Just going down the road after I stopped, I thought, that were anything I thought, that could have been me, airbag and everything, that could have been me in the infirmary, yeah.
It shocks you, doesn't it?
Mine, it was the biggest car I was in, it was a Passat, it was a Golf.
A lot of young uns like these Golfs because they fly about in them, don't they?
Well, he was going, it's a good job at stop. At stopped. You know, I managed to brake me and stop. But I could see him, I think we were wondering which way to go, and he was scared, Next news, he's gone straight round there. If there had been anybody at pavement, it'd have taken them.
That's it, it's a well-thought engine going at that speed.
So where are you heading to?
It goes to Hepworth eventually, but we started halfway around it. So we're going to get to Hepworth. It starts at Butcher's Arms, and then goes down into, there's a woods at bottom. What's it called? Morton Wood. Do you know Morton Wood?
Butcher's Arms, yeah, go down into the bottom.
Morton Wood. You go through Morton Wood, and you come out the other side of
Bridge.
down there. Yeah, down there, yeah. along there. So we're just following this, but it was wrote about 3 years ago, so it's a bit dated already. It's taken us to a farmyard this earlier on, and farmers obviously don't like walkers going through it. He's made it as tough as he can to get for walkers to go through.
Whereabouts for that?
At Sandygate.
Oh, down Sandygate.
Up there, but there's boats are full of cow shit because
there will be here.
But it seems pretty straightforward here.
Yeah, straight up. Right that side, a lot of people have put from the other side. A lot of people are getting up the wrong side of the fence.
Oh yeah.
Then you couldn't get out at top. Straight up. That's the big telephone, which is on your left.
Yeah.
That's that tree, which is on your left.
Oh, that's 6 style at top.
Style. And then diagonally to the top corner of the field. Don't turn left or right. Go up to the knoll of the field as though you'll see some houses. Head towards the top house.
Right.
Go diagonally, you'll find the sty there, and then slightly diagonally up towards the house and upside at wall, and you'll come out at Meltham House Farm. You'll go through a gate that opens and shuts, and then round the farm building and back out in your Meltham House.
Alright, okay. Right, well, thank you for that. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Careful how you're driving. Right, so we're through style, 2 or 3 altogether. Just keep walking, keeping the fence on your left hand side, and you can see another style. It takes over a wall, about 200 yards in distance. Right, you get to another style, cut into the wall, and here we're going to take a half right, which is at 2 o'clock. You can see gable end of the farm as you get to the crest, and we're going to aim for a stile to the left of the gate. Up here, oh yeah. And we're aiming for that farm you can see in distance. And we're going to go through, it is yard of Meltham House Farm, so that's what we're heading for, and we're going to go through their courtyard, pull it right away, so don't worry about going through it. So look back into where we just come from. There's Jackson Bridge in bottom there, a lovely valley. So it's right, you see all Holmfirth area, quite stunning. Right, back to our route, which is up here, Fruit Farm. Right, so we reach big gate, just at left the gate. So we're going over there, and then this takes us straight into the yard of Meltham House Farm. So here we go. Let's up here. Just come out to the Meltham House Farm, and according to my guidebook, Hepworth on the far side of the Snarrow Valley, turn left up another road as far as the finger post on the right. So we're going to walk up here, and hopefully there's a finger post on the right hand side. That's what we're aiming for. Right, we're passing Hullock Barn here, so the path that we're looking for is above there. Then we follow that track along, walking above Hullock Barn. Right, so footpath sign is in wall here, and we're going to go down this track. Wood. And that's all up round here at bottom. Style into another pasture. In distance down there, there's what has been described to us as someone's folly. He's got his own, looks like a little reservoir with a bridge over it, some kind of tower. Looks quite stunning, but I'm not really sure what it is or what it were. I'm sure water was there before it becomes somebody's folly, but it does look quite a stunning location to have. Right, so we're continuing along this path. Nice grassy bank, and we'll see where this takes us to. Right, if you just generally follow the path down, because there's nowhere else you can go, eventually get to a big silver gate, and just at left at gate there's a way marker, yellow arrowhead painted on the gate post, and it takes you across up another field, and I can see another way marker on another wooden gate, so we're going to head for that. You can't really take another path other than where we've come, so although you might think you're on the wrong route, you're probably not, unless you've climbed over barbed wire fences, which obviously you're not going to do. So heading for this second way marker, and hopefully from there it'll be quite apparent where we need to go. Yeah, so that's style, and there's a few ways you can go. We need to be descending this field, so we're going to head down here from that stile, and I can see about 50 yards away there's another fence post which looks to have another way marker on it, so that's where we're heading. Looks to be quite boggy, so we might have to check out into the field a bit, but there's a way marker here again, and you can go back where we've just come, straight on, several ways. Actually arrows have worn off, it's that old, but we're going to go straight down. I think that's where we need to go. So you're basically descending down fields, and you're going to reach a little minor road at bottom, obvious style to the left hand side of this gate that you can see, and then we're going to be taking a left turn, then heading back towards Hepworth. Right, we've come out of the fields, and then got to a minor road where we're going to turn left up here, there's a steady climb, and then there's a right turn and a finger post to the right through a gateway, just as road bends up here. So yeah, we'll continue on. Right, as you get to where road sweeps to the left, there's a public footpath sign on his right, and this takes us to the hamlet of Meal Hill. So it's quite pretty down here. You're just going along the hamlet of Meal Hill, quite picturesque. Beautiful place. Over to the right there, there's some kind of looks like almost like a reservoir with a bridge over it. We don't know what it is. We've seen it times many. We can't seem to get anybody who knows its history. I'm sure it's not that difficult. We just want to meet the right people. So we're going to drop down here. This takes us to the A616. We're going to cross over there and drop through a wood and a path area back up into Hepworth.
Even got to the beginning of walk, so it's nowhere near 5 miles, is it?
Well, it certainly seems to be on the conservative side. If you to go by book, 5 miles, no chance. Right, so we're leaving Meal Hill, and that's the entrance to whatever that used to be. Quite stunning, whatever it is, and it don't seem to be there's various dwellings, but it don't seem to be occupied, but somebody will know what it is. Right, we just crossed over the A616 and we're going down into a little wooded area along a footpath, which will bring us eventually to our destination back in Hepworth. So just keep to the track, descend right down into bottom area at Wood onto another path, and then we're going to take a right fork which takes us back up to Hepworth and the end of our journey, which has been a really pleasant walk. I've highly enjoyed this one. Not too bad underfoot, even though it's we're still in February, so I would have thought March onwards it'll be a really pleasant track. Right, so you're dropping to the bottom onto another footpath, and you turn left. After about 50 yards or so, there's a right fork. You go over a little wooden footbridge and follow that back into Hepworth. Right, so just to ascend at the back of these houses on a little track at the bottom of some gardens, and that's the end of the journey. According to the guidebook, that that's a 5-mile walk. It certainly feels longer than 5 mile. I would put it myself more in region of 7. But there we go. We'll go with what this says, and it says 5 miles. So get your boots on. Try this one. You'll not regret it. Good walk.